Welcome to the Gameweek 28 players to watch. First up this week is Sadio Mané. All eyes are on Liverpool assets right now, given their strong form and kind fixtures. But while Mohamed Salah and Roberto Firmino have grabbed all the attention, Sadio Mané is the forgotten man, who could be worth considering as a differential. Owned by just 7.4% of FPL managers, the Senegalese international has a far lower ownership than Firmino, with almost 40%, and Salah with close to 60%. It's been far from Mané's best season, but he still contributed to 11 Premier League goals during 18 starts this campaign, and his recent Champions League hat-trick against Porto marks his return to form. Over the last 4 game weeks, his 9 efforts from inside the box is on par with Raheem Sterling. Only Martial and Salah have taken more amongst midfielders. In Gameweek 28, Liverpool host a West Ham side that have conceded 8 times over their last 4 away matches. Only 6 teams have conceded more over that period. Next up is Jamie Vardy. The Leicester City forward has shown consistency over the last 4 game weeks, with a goal in each outing, and now faces back-to-back home fixtures against Stoke and Bournemouth, 2 teams that have struggled to keep clean sheets this season. Vardy's tally of 4 goals in the last 4 game weeks is more than Harry Kane has managed, and only Sergio Aguero has scored more amongst forwards. Vardy's 6 efforts on target in that time ranks him 3rd amongst forwards, behind Kane and Aguero. It is worth noting that 2 of Vardy's goals over this period have come from the penalty spot, but Leicester have been awarded 6 penalties this season. Only Manchester City, Everton and Crystal Palace have won more. In Gameweek 28, Leicester host a Stoke side that have kept just 4 clean sheets this season, fewer than every other team. They've conceded 11 goals over their last 4 away matches, which is on par with Everton, and no team have conceded more over that period. The next player to watch is Christian Eriksen. The Denmark international has been directly involved in 14 Premier League goals this season, and only Sterling, De Bruyne and Salah have produced more FPL points amongst midfielders. Whilst there is still a strong chance of Spurs' Gameweek 31 fixture against Newcastle being postponed, providing they beat Rochdale in their FA Cup replay, the next 3 Premier League fixtures for Spurs look enticing, with away trips to Crystal Palace and Bournemouth, either side of a home encounter with Huddersfield. Eriksen's tally of 28 shots on target this season is level with Sterling. Only Hazard, Sanchez, De Bruyne and Salah have taken more amongst midfielders. During his last 4 appearances, the Spurs man has produced a tally of 15 attempted assists. That's on par with Kevin De Bruyne, and no player has managed more over that period. Similarly, no player has created more big chances than Eriksen over the last 4 matches. Spurs travel to Crystal Palace in Gameweek 28, a side that have conceded 9 goals over the last 4 game weeks. Only West Brom have conceded more. And the final player to watch for Gameweek 28 is Virgil van Dijk. The Liverpool defender appears to be the pick of the bunch from the premium defenders, with a much kinder run of fixtures than Alonso, Jones or Otamendi, while the popular trio each have their Gameweek 31 fixture postponed, unlike Liverpool. The Reds kept their 11th clean sheet of the season last game week during a 2-0 win over Southampton, and their home defensive record has been particularly impressive. Only Man United have conceded fewer goals on home turf this campaign, while only Man City have conceded fewer big chances. Those numbers bode well when considering Liverpool's next 3 home fixtures, where they'll host West Ham, Newcastle and Watford. Van Dijk's price tag is a little bit heavier than teammate Andrew Robertson, who has only missed 1 of the last 13 game weeks. However, many of those games were when Alberto Moreno was sidelined with injury, and the Spaniard is now available and could see some game time at left back if Klopp decides to rotate his squad. In Gameweek 28, Liverpool host a West Ham side that have scored a fairly average tally of 5 goals over their last 4 matches. 8 teams have managed more, and 8 teams have scored fewer.